Hey everybody, and welcome back to Drew's Viz. And today, we're going to be talking about the San Diego Comic-Con anime reveals. So let's dive right in and see what we got. Alright, so San Diego Comic-Con reveals have begun, and the first wave they showed was the anime Funko Pops, which is very interesting because this first pop we're going to talk about, I don't really consider from anime, and that is Tarna from the movie Heavy Metal. The movie Heavy Metal is an animated movie, sure, but it's not what people generally consider anime today. Tarna's story is the last in this movie, and she is a mute warrior maiden that gets summoned to help protect the city from mutated barbarians. Yes, it's pretty awesome, but eventually she gets captured and tortured. She does come back to avenge herself, so it's pretty awesome, and she does remind me a lot of Red Sonja in all respects, and the pop to me kinda does as well. But this pop is supposed to be a Toy Tokyo limited edition, and I'm undecided if I'm going to get it or not. So the next pop is Black Lady from Sailor Moon. And there's just a couple things you need to know before I can explain this pop. So Sailor Moon, who is also the Neo Queen Serenity, has a child with Tuxedo Mask, or King Endymion. And this child is named Chibiusa, or Sailor Moon Chibi. And there's a bunch of bad guys called the Black Moon Cult, who are determined to destroy anything and everything. So in one particular arc, Sailor Moon Chibi, or Chibiusa, gets lost in a time and space storm, if you will. And then she gets turned into Black Lady by a wise man from the Black Moon Cult. So this form is essentially Sailor Moon Chibi, but an older version of her, where she's trying to destroy the Earth. So with that, I'm probably not going to pick her up. I don't really collect a whole lot of Sailor Moon things, and in my opinion, the Sailor Moon story is kind of a intermingling of a lot of different weird things, and it gets confusing really quick unless you just watch it all the time or read all the books. So if you do, you are a true Sailor Moon fan, and I'm glad they made this pop just for you. I think we're going to go ahead and start with this next pop, and that is the Dead Yamcha pop. So if you didn't know, Yamcha is a Z fighter from the Dragon Ball verse, and he does have a few vital roles to play early on, but eventually he gets outshadowed by the vast amount of power that all the other Saiyans have. So he pretty much becomes insignificant, and this particular pop, he gets killed by a Cyberman. For some reason, when this particular instance happened, recently it's become a huge gif or meme, if you will, and I don't know, it just gained popularity so quick, and I guess it gained enough to have its own pop. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed by it. They definitely could have made somebody way better from pretty much anything, and I don't know. This one's, I'm probably not going to pick up. Sure, it looks fun, it looks cool, but it's definitely, in my opinion, one of those little gimmick things. So this next pop, I know a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And if you don't know who Broly is, he was actually in 3 different movies, and he grew up in the pod next to Goku, putting up with Goku's constant crying, which leads to the eventual hate of Goku. And by now, I'm sure you've heard of the whole over 9,000 or the power level over 9,000 thing. Well, Broly was born with a power level of 10,000. And with that, at the time, Vegeta's father, King Vegeta, saw him as a future threat to his kingdom and ordered him to be executed. And obviously that didn't happen, or there wouldn't have been the movies. But with that being said, Broly's father mind controls Broly into destroying planets and enslaving its people. And eventually, he starts getting a little too close to Earth, and that's when the Z Fighters happen. And most of them can't even hold a candle to Broly's power. But in typical Dragon Ball story, Goku ends up winning. So will I be picking up the Broly pop? I don't know. I'm undecided on that right now. So I think he's really awesome. He's an awesome character, he's an awesome villain. So, to be determined. So next up, we have another Toy Tokyo exclusive, and that is the Gold Chrome Vegeta. Now, there's not much to be said here about the Dragon Ball versus bad guy turned bad boy that everybody now loves. Except, I really wanted Funko to make a Dragon Ball Super version of Vegeta, because in Dragon Ball Super, I believe Vegeta has probably hands down the best character development of anybody. And in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta ends up being one of those characters where you're kind of just like, wow, this guy is very dependable, and when he gets into trouble fighting somebody, you kind of just want to see him win. So our Royal Prince Vegeta, in his Super Saiyan form, gets the gold chrome treatment. And I have one issue with that. Sure, it looks cool. Anything chromed out with gold will look pretty good. But this is the same mold they've used for 4 different Vegetas already. So Funko, if you're watching this, please give me a Gallic Gun Vegeta or a Final Flash Vegeta. And unfortunately, I will probably be passing up on this Vegeta. Alright, so there you have it, folks. Those were the... Wait, what? You said I missed one? No, that can't be right. Oh, wait. Funimation just tweeted out. Okay, so my prayers have been answered, people, and we're getting a metallic Wiz. And if you didn't know, Wiz is basically the guardian angel type of Universe 7, and he's bound in servitude to his deity, the god of destruction, Beerus. And Wiz is super powerful and immortal. He trains Beerus in martial arts and eventually takes Goku and Vegeta up and trains them as well. So Funko didn't directly say, hey, Metallic Wiz is coming out for SDCC, but we're just going to leave it in the video for our SDCC reveals. And later on, Funimation tweets out about Wiz, and yeah, I don't know why people are surprised by this. The last 2 years, Funimation has had a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so they were just bound to have another one this year, and I was just wondering what it was going to be. And I was actually hoping it was going to be something from My Hero Academia, but I will definitely settle for Metallic Wiz. And those 2 pops I was talking about from a couple years ago that Funimation had exclusive was the Flock Tony Chopper and the Masked Ochako from My Hero Academia. So hopefully later on this year, Funimation will get another exclusive, kind of like last year. If you guys collect My Hero Academia, they came out with the glow-in-the-dark All Might later on in the year. So that would be fantastic if they did another one. So as of right now, Metallic Wiz definitely on the list for me to pick up. So hopefully he's not going to be a limited piece run or like something low like 1,000 or 1,500, because that's going to hurt bad. And hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on one. We're not really sure where any of these exclusives are going to be shared at, if they're going to be shared at all. So hopefully the one that you do like will be easy for you to get. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more San Diego Comic-Con reveals. But let me know in the comments below which one of these you plan on picking up, if any at all. And as always, everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.